All right, ladies and gentlemen, House here with another live video. Or, well, neither here nor there. I didn't post yesterday. Uh, got kind of busy, but a lot went down. In fact, the last video I posted was about how, folks are saying that Trump is scared to, or she's trying to say Trump is scared to debate, and how that's just a bunch of tomfoolery. But neither here nor there. I also talked about how she hadn't given a live sit-down interview, and technically she still hasn't, even though that's supposed to be taking place today and here in a little bit. And it's going to be pre-recorded. She's also going to have her running mate with her as well. I was seeing a clip where the guy from CNN, I think it's Jennings, or I could be wrong or something like that, but anyway, he was saying how it's weak sauce. It's weak sauce that she should, her first interview after 40 days, 40 nights, and it's with her running mate. And you can't take questions from the press here in America. That's what I mean by here in America. What makes you think you're going to be able to deal with Putin and the Kim Jong-un and the Xi, or whoever that is over in China? I'm just like, it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like at times I'm living in the Twilight Zone. Okay? Luckily, there are other, and the reason why I know I'm not in the Twilight Zone is because I do run into other like-minded people. On the flip side of that, I run into some that are just far out. Give you an example. Went and made a run, go grab something, and I made a little, I saw one I knew and sparked up a conversation with her. I was like, hey, so what do you think? What? I think how she was talking about, we was talking about Cash App, and she said something about, Cash App be taking my money and this, that, that. And I was just like, man, if you just like say it's a tip, somebody say, and and they just tell you it's a tip, just me trying to push the conversation to, I was kind of playing chess, if you will. So, I was just bullshitting. I'm like, let me see if I could try to swing this to what's going on right now. So anyway, I went to, and that's why I backdoored and said, and that's why, I'm kind of with Trump on this. He said no tax on tips. And I'm like, that's legit. That she went straight to, no. Now, mind you, she was one, it matters, but then it don't matters. But black female and a part of the LGBTQTRS, or however it goes. Okay. And her, she's like, oh, you're one of those Trump. I'm like, whoa. I'm not necessarily. I'm just a realist at the end of the day. I'm like I've told you guys. 36, be 37 next month. Never voted. Never really picked a side officially. But I've been transparent in saying that I've always kind of leaned left or to the left. But as I grow and as I matured and start to see things for what they truly are, and a lot of that come by way of seeking knowledge, to truly be knowledgeable about a thing, to truly understand. Don't just take word of mouth or what folks say or what this entity might say. Fake news. And so, yeah, as I start to mature and things started to, I'm like, especially getting into adulthood, and you start to really pay attention to these laws and statutes that they implement, legislation, and see how, because at the end of the day, everything that takes place politically and all that law, it affects you. All you have to do is just go to the grocery store. All you have to do is just go to the gas pump. You could say you don't care, you could even be like me, never vote. But it still affects you. And so that's why even all the way up until this present day, I kind of keep a keen eye on what's going on. And like I've said, that Democratic Party or the left has been infiltrated by globalist elites. But now, going back to Comrade Kamala. Kamala. That's got a better ring to it. Kamala. But she's doing that interview. It's going to be pre-recorded, which means she's got the questions. She's already doing with a softball news network that already leans in her favor, CNN, by the interviewer Dana Bash, or some call her Dana Crash. Hey, she's going to be interviewing her. So everything's technically in her favor. She has not really ran into any friction as far as the press. She's avoided it. She's evaded it. Even though she's going to be doing this interview first. And I was also in that last video, I was talking about the debate. The debate's going to be taking place as well. And news just came out. I know I kind of just pivot there hard. I made a hard pivot. But information has come out that ABC said that they actually said no to her request of unmuting the mic and sitting down and being able to have notes. Come on, man. If all this doesn't smell, you got to be literally asleep to not see that this just gives weak. I'm getting weak vibes from it. But anyway, I can't wait to see. My thing is debate, live interview. She's going to implode. That word salad, she can't help but give up, spew that diarrhea of the mouth where she talks about absolutely nothing. And this is why her campaign and all her strategists have made great efforts to try to keep her. So they're literally trying to sprint to the finish line, And they, like I said, I take my hats off to them. They kind of took a page out of Biden's handbook, because everything was FaceTime and all that. It was nothing really, no audience, and that got him all the way to the presidency, if you want to believe that. That's neither here nor there, even though, like I said, a lot is happening. Even though Mark Zuckerberg has stated that, yeah, the Biden-Harris administration kind of made me censor folks. Couldn't really bring up Biden in the laptops, and so if somebody typed in Hunter Biden laptop, they got censored, they got flagged. It's for a fact. So when folks say that the mainstream media and all these entities are not, for lack of a better phrase or term, they're leaning left. And what scares me the most is that I feel like some of these federal agencies as well. I mean, what reason is Tulsi Gabbard considered a terrorist? Like, sorry, these things are cutting on, but make it make sense. How 17 years in the United States military, correct me if I'm wrong, just drop a comment. How is it that she's on, why? Kamala. How, you want to know why? Trump's got 34 felonies and the house got raided and damn near assassination attempt. Kamala, Attorney General, tough on crime. She knows Donald Trump's type. If you go back and look on a record, and out there in California, they had to free over 1,000 folks because of her. She's inept. That's why they call her Heels Up Kamala, excuse me. Heels up Kamala. She is not that smart, guys. There is literally a such thing as blowing your way up to the top. Just go ask Willie Brown. He'll tell you all about it. Hell, Judge, who is that? Judge Joe Brown? He'll even tell you all about her. Anyway, guys, I'll be back probably either later today with another video to see if actually, how the train wreck. It's not gonna be a train wreck because you know what they're gonna do. It's gonna be, it's gonna be edited, soft. The questions she's probably been working on. For a while now. I'm pretty sure in that interview she's not gonna run into any friction. It's pre-recorded. Anyway, leave a like. Please drop a comment. Whatever you think, whatever you want to say. Correct me if I said something. Hey, drop a comment. I want to hear from the people, man. House out.